Let's start breaking things down. All right, so here we are continuing to go through the LeadStream training module. And on this specific training video, we're going to be talking about LeadStream reports. So if you're taking advantage of the LeadStream functionality and feature in PhoneBurner, you are trying to be as efficient as possible with your data and with your team. And the reports are designed to try to help you understand where your team is spending their time and where they are finding success. And on this specific training, we're going to be talking about a specific LeadStream report called the LeadStream Breakdown. So let me show you how to get to the reports. Hopefully you already know this and you've watched some of the other videos, but I'm going to walk you through it anyway. The best way to get there is from the Team tab. Within the My Team section, you're going to click on Reports. From Reports, you're going to click on the LeadStream Reports over on the left-hand side. That'll take you to the LeadStream Report section. Here you'll see all of the different types of reports that you can run that are LeadStream specific. This is only calls that are made to contacts through LeadStream. So if contacts are imported directly into a user's account and not distributed through a LeadStream, those calls will not show up in here anywhere, right? And let's go ahead and click on the LeadStream Breakdown option. When we click on that, the next thing we need to choose is what date range we want to get in this report. So let's go ahead and choose the last 30 days. And then we can choose to filter by team member. We can leave it set to entire team, or we can break it down to individual team members. But you'll notice I cannot break it down by LeadStream. This is actually a LeadStream breakdown. So we're going to see the results. Once we make the choice here and run the report, it's going to be broken down by LeadStream. So that's why we're not choosing a LeadStream here. So we're choosing our date range and the team member, whether it's the entire team or an individual user. Once we've made that selection, we're going to run the report. And here we're going to see every LeadStream that had activity during this date range. So in the last 30 days, there were 4 LeadStreams that had call activity in them. My hot fresh leads had 13 calls, 6 connections for a 46.2% connect rate. 11 contacts called, talk time was 42 seconds, 2 voicemails and 2 emails sent. My win backs, I had 12 calls, 3 connected calls, 25% connect rate, 12 contacts called, talk time was 15 seconds. Obviously these are sample contacts, right? So, but you get what I'm saying. It gives you, it allows you to start to see and compare how well the data is working in any particular lead stream. Right, so if you've got a bunch of lead streams and you've got different data going into each of those lead streams, and maybe you've got different team members working in each lead stream, you can really start to compare connect rates side by side because you're looking at all of the lead streams and the calls that were made during that time frame to each of those lead streams, and you can really start to see where people are having success and where you're not having success. So you can start to move people around and guide your team to working through specific types of lead streams to be successful. Now over on the left-hand side, I'm going to switch this to filter just by Jeff and run the report. And what you'll notice is now we only have 3 lead streams that have actual data in them. Let's switch this to Heather. And we have 1 lead stream. She pulled some data out of the preview poll, made some calls to 3 contacts, connected with 2 of them, blah, 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 right? Obviously just sample data here, so that doesn't really matter. But you get what I'm saying here. This is all about helping you understand where your team is spending their time and which lead streams your team is having the most success in. And then, of course, the last option we'll talk about is the download report as CSV. If we click on that button, we'll get a export. And that export is just going to be a very simple, essentially mirror of what you're looking at on the screen there. So nothing fancy, nothing special there. I'm going to go ahead and move that off. And that is a quick little overview of the LeadStream Breakdown Report. And hopefully you'll start taking advantage of that and using this to help you guide your team your lead purchases, and where you focus your energy as an organization so that you can start closing more deals using the power of PhoneBurner. Thanks again, and happy dialing.